You ever get to these points where you're like, does God even see what I'm going through? Hello, friend. I remember it like it was yesterday. And years ago, my wife and I didn't know if we could have kids. And it was a big struggle for us. In fact, I'll have a link in the description that just tells our testimony. But in that moment where we didn't know if we could have kids, my wife and I were struggling and arguing because all she wanted was to be a mom. And all I wanted to be was a dad. And sometimes when you want things really bad, you fight with the people you love. And she had wrote me a card. And it talked about, as she was just pouring her heart out and saying, if God never gives her this gift, that God and me are enough. And it was a meaningful card, and so I kept it. Thank the Lord, later we were able to have kids. And we had 3 kids. The last one, her birthday. Her birthday is on January 29th. And my wife's card telling me she was okay with God and whatever he did was addressed to me on January 29th. God cares about the details. All too often we look at what's going on in our lives today, the wants and desires we have today. And sometimes we can wonder if God is even noticing. But God sees you. He sees what's going on in your life. And he cares about every micro detail. He didn't have to have my 3rd child named Hope born on a day where my wife and I were struggling with our hope. He didn't have to do that. That was just showing off. But he did. And it's a reminder to me this day of when I'm going, God, do you see me? God, do you see this ache? I can look back and see he sees and he cares. And he sees and he cares about you. Whatever you have going on, he sees it. Trust him, and the details will work themselves out. Have a great day, and God bless you in your journey.